At Thanksgiving, my sister found out that I had $12 million, and my family demanded that I give it to her, claiming that she deserved it. I'm Sarah, 38 years old, and I need to get this off my chest. Do you know those family stories where one child is the favorite and the other seems invisible? Welcome to my life. Everything was fine until I turned 8. I was an only child. My parents were not particularly affectionate, but they were present. Mom helped me with homework. Dad sometimes took me fishing. We weren't a perfect family, but we were living just fine. And then my sister Rachel was born, prematurely with health problems. The house turned into a sterile bubble. If I sneezed, I was immediately sent to grandma's or aunt's so as not to endanger Rachel. That was the first time I felt an invisible wall between me and the rest. Over time, everything became obvious. I was the threat. Rachel was the center of the universe. I got excellent grades, won contests, but my parents hardly noticed. No one came to my school concert, yet for Rachel's little flute number, the entire family showed up. When I was 12, I finally understood the rules of the game. Rachel's earned to exploit her special status. Tired, she didn't go to school. Afraid of an exam, Mom called and postponed deadlines. And I shut myself more and more into books, art, antiques. In high school, I became invisible with benefits. No one was monitoring my successes or failures. I applied to 15 colleges on my own, wrote essays, gathered recommendations. In the end, I received a full scholarship to the University of Michigan. My parents weren't happy. But what about Rachel without you? At college, I finally felt free. I graduated with honors, got a job at an auction house. They noticed my talent in jewelry. Step by step, I became an expert, then started my own business. At first, it was hard, but with persistence and knowledge, the company grew. After a few years, I had 3 offices and a multi-million-dollar business. My family didn't know. For them, I was still the worker at a little antique shop. It was even funny. On Sunday dinners, I sat in a $3,000 sweater, and they pitied me, discussing how poor Sarah sacrifices for the family. I transferred $7,000 a month to my parents, and they thought it came from kind relatives. Everything changed at Thanksgiving. I decided to pay for catering. I was tired of pretending Mom's dry turkey was tasty. That same day, I was working on an online auction. I left my laptop open by accident. Rachel, as always, without knocking, came in and saw the screen. My account balance, $12.4 million. She ran out to the guests and loudly showed everyone. Silence fell. I calmly said, "Yes, Mom, I own one of the largest jewelry authentication companies in the country." My parents didn't congratulate me. They exploded. "Why did you hide it? Why did we have to struggle? Your sister deserves this money." I couldn't hold back, and for the first time said everything aloud that I had kept inside. How they ignored me, missed my events, how they invested everything only in Rachel. I left, and then it got worse. Calls, texts, Rachel's posts on social media about the betrayal of a rich sister. My parents came to my office demanding a share and a house in Florida. I cut off the transfers and officially banned them from approaching my company. Now it's been 6 months. I have a new house, stronger security, and the family no longer bothers me. Lawyers helped. The company is thriving, and for the first time, I feel free. No dinners with insults, no endless comparisons with my sister, no guilt. And you know what? At last, I live the way I want to.